Good morning, you lovely Hammers fans, and welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's Nick. This is my daily ramble. I hope you're all well. How are we all feeling this morning? If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, drop a like on the video because it does really help us. And also, if you're new around here, our channel sponsors, give them a look up. The Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. If you like your tea and your coffee, who don't? Head over. You'll find their the link in the description. And if you use our discount code Claret15, you get a nice juicy discount off of that as well. And very, very soon they're going to be selling our mugs. Yeah, I think within the next week, I believe. So make sure you get that address saved. Like I said, you'll find their link in the description of our video anyway. So anyway, look, the morning after the win before, how we all feeling? You know, I know after the Brentford game, that was like the perfect tonic for me. Brentford, it was absolutely brilliant because it wasn't just a result, it was a way that we were playing. It was brilliant. And you would have seen that if you watched my match review, for those that are criticising me at the moment. No, I was over the moon with that because it wasn't really even the win. It was just the way that we played and the way that we attacked. It was a breath of fresh air. Now, that was a brilliant win yesterday because we didn't deserve it, really. On the balance of play, it was a proper old-fashioned smash and grab where we left the opposition, you know, they would have been left feeling like, what the fuck's happened here? How have we not won this, you know? And by all means, we should feel happy about that. We should. You always should. Sometimes there's no better way to win a game because you get that last chance, especially for those that went to the game. They've had Everton fans sort of giving it to them. You know, there's nothing better than that to win late on. It's a proper kick in the bollocks to the opposition. But I'm just shocked by the tone, and I'm going to say it, by the tone of some reactions, not just from our fans, but from fan channels and stuff like that. You know, fan channels that have been moaning now for weeks about style of play, and that's the reason they want David Moyes. That's the reason they want him replaced. And it's the same with everyone else. Oh, I don't like the style. I don't like the style. We get a win playing that way, a lucky fucking win. Everything else goes out the window. All you care about is a fucking result. You don't care about anything else. So look, a game like that, by all means, credit Alphonse Areola. As you can see, Alphonse Areola's performance against Everton this afternoon was the highest rated by a goalkeeper in the Premier League this fucking season. In the whole season. Across all the teams. 9.74. The guy made about 5 or 6 world-class saves. Brilliant. Amazing. He kept us in that game. I'm getting criticised on Twitter for calling that out. For saying that Areola prevented yet another whipping. He fucking did. That game would have been long gone before we ever smash and grab those goals. So no, we should celebrate. Wonderful goal from Thomas Souček. Genuinely wonderful goal. Beautiful. You know, cross from Kudus on the left-hand side was probably a little bit deep. And the way he brought that down and the finish, my God, beautiful, sublime, top right-hand corner finish. And then the Alvarez goal, where if I didn't have money riding on it, I would have been heartbroken. But he cost me 380 quid, the bastard. But what a finish. Again, another player that shows he's got a lot more to his game than just sitting back. You know, great work from Bowen. It's probably the only thing he did all afternoon. But he held up and he weighted that pass for him perfectly. The surging run from Alvarez, Pickford came out, and the way he finished that, you know, it was instinctive, beautiful. Little flicked finish over the goalkeeper. 3-1. 3-1. And it was a type of game, the way that we played was exactly the same way that we played at Fulham, that saw us got fucking battered. It's the same way we played against Arsenal that saw us get fucking battered. And all of the other batterings that we've had this season, the minute we come up against everyone or anyone that can finish their fucking dinner. That's all it is. Everton are shit. I think they've won one game in their last 14. One. That's who we've beat. Same with Brentford. They had a completely makeshift backline. I didn't blame the opposition on that. But now all of a sudden, Moyes has won 2 games in 10 in the Premier League against, let's have it straight, shit opposition that can't buy a fucking win. And, oh, mate, honestly, I'll tell you what, have a look at this. This still stands. Defence quality in the big 5 leagues, right? Look where we are. We're right down the fucking bottom. We're worse on opposition deep entries. We've got more than Sheffield United, Luton and Burnley, who are in the bottom 3. And if you have a look at the shots that are conceded, we're right down the bottom as well. We're like the bottom 6 clubs in the whole of Europe. In the whole of Europe. That is why I'm not flip-flopping on this fucking channel. And that is why, do you know what? That's why we're going to maintain our stance and we will swim against the tide like we always will. Because at the end of the day, people say, oh, it's subjective. You've got an agenda. It's not subjective. It's objective. We create the least chances of any team. We concede the most chances. We have less possession. Our stats indicate we are way outperforming them and that we should be somewhere down the bottom fighting relegation. Because playing this way will get you relegated eventually. It almost happened last season with Paqueta and Rice in the fucking team. Stick your thumb up your arse. With Paqueta and Rice in the team, 35-game relegation battle. We ain't got Rice next season and we probably won't have Paqueta. And now we've won two wins in 10. And that's what I'm saying, just celebrate it. But we've got fans getting giddy going, give him a contract, nah. Give him a contract. It was amazing. Or people that watched that game that would have, if it had gone the other way and it had been Everton that smash and grabbed that win, there'd have been, oh, Moyes, sack him. The style of football was terrible. I can't watch it no more. We get the fucking win. Oh, it was brilliant. Moyes fucking just orchestrated that. He did. Just come on. You know, he just literally sailed it for 80 minutes and then he done that. It's all by design. The bloke's a genius. It's what he does. He wins. You can't really knock him, can you? You got to give him credit for it. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off. Honestly, our fan base is completely fickle. I argue with Sean Whetstone because he thinks our fan base is fickle and shouldn't be listened to by the club. That's what he thinks. That's what he says openly on his podcast. And I'm like, don't talk about West Ham fans like that, Sean. You're a fucking, you bang out of order. And he goes, no, you know, all they care about is results. And if we're winning, they'll want Moyes to stay. They won't care who's a manager. And if we're losing, then the world's ending. But it's all momentary. You know, the club know this. This is what they think. And this is momentary as well, because we will revert back. We will. It will happen. Have you seen the run, the last 10 games? Pull your heads out, you fucking arses. Look, this was a poll that Sean ran, yeah? This was a poll that Sean ran on the left-hand side when we was 8 games or 9 games without a win. Sack him now! Get rid of him. He's gone. Now off the back of 2 fucking wins, have a look at that. On your right hand side, I think. I can never work this out, left or right. But yeah, basically, it's completely swung. There's still not people saying offer him a contract now, but now it's massively decided at the end of the season. People are sitting on the fence. It's just fucking ridiculous. He perfectly illustrated that the West Ham fan base are flip-flops. And I'm sorry, in terms of football, morally bankrupt. You are morally bankrupt. You don't give a fuck about football. All you want is 3 points. Seriously. We're going to have people now on our channel, we've seen it, crawling out from under their rocks. Don't worry, I ain't hiding under no fucking rock. I'll face you all up. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Right? Crawling out from under their rocks going, Moyes in. You ain't a proper fan. You're a Millwall fan. No, you're a thick fuck that don't understand football. That's what you are. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you say. The stats don't fucking lie. They don't. And yes, you'll get away with it for so long. But ultimately, throughout the end of the season, I'm telling you, listen, if David Moyes manages to do what he's doing and manages to get us through to the end of the season in that top 7 or top 8, it ain't genius, but he should be given a contract based on the fact that the fucking Lord Jesus Christ is in his corner because he gets more luck than anything. That man, he relies on nothing other than divine intervention to win him a game. That's what he relies on. And that's why that felt so good yesterday, because we didn't fucking deserve it. Smash and grab. It's what it was. But if you listen to how people are reviewing it now, oh, come on, Moyes, yeah, it was brilliant. Moyes masterclass. It was a Moyes masterclass. Fucking hell. Honestly, I really enjoyed the win. But it's the fucking fan base that make me turn around and go, what are they talking about? What were they watching? There was a shit game. It was shit. It was rubbish. It was a great win. It was great. But this is what I'm saying to you. It's honestly nonsense. Nonsense. Yes, so look, that's it from me. I've had my little tantrum. We're going to be back on later on, around about 8. So doing a live show, doing the phone-ins. So make sure you tune in. Plenty to be talking about. We're going to talk about as well launching our support network for people that need it. I put out a message on the community section a little while back, and so many people have got in touch who want to help. And that's basically, and honestly, some of the people that have reached out, You know, we've got people that are recovering addicts. We've got people that specialise in dealing with young kids with problems, with everything. I was never expecting that. It's crazy. So I haven't responded to you all yet, but I'm going to. So I'm probably going to set that WhatsApp group up a little bit later on. It isn't for football banter or anything like that. So please, even you fucking trolls, have a bit of class. This isn't for football. This is for helping people that need it. So please don't gate crash out or try to, because I'm sure you've got a little bit more class than that. So don't try and penetrate that if you can. You know, I might set up another WhatsApp group so you can fuck around in that if you want to, but leave that one alone, please. There's some good people on there helping people that need it. So yes, we'll be back later on. So I will speak to you all soon. I just had to get that off my chest because Twitter, fucking hell, Twitter fan channels. I didn't even watch Match of the Day yesterday. I refused purely because I didn't want to listen to those bastards afterwards. So I'll speak to you all soon. See you all tonight. Cover your heads.